When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Roadrunners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas's offense will have the first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, he still got him on the turf. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Roadrunners offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UTSA. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Off play action. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Longhorns are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Finds his back in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Texas! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, the running back snags him but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly.
Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Orlando. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. All right, guys, let's take just a second here and talk about UTSA. Boy, this just hasn't been their year. All of the aspirations starting the season in the top 5, but there's always someone that seems to bottom out against those big expectations.
No question, Reese, and what's so disappointing, especially looking at this team's offense, is they're just not making the plays. They've got the guys on paper that look like they could be All-Americans. They have guys that can change the course of games. And that's why coming into this season, they were given that top 5 ranking. But on the field, in games, they simply, for whatever reason, have not been able to get it done. And the lack of execution, to me, is a huge reason why they've fallen out of the top 25.
Yeah, they haven't handled the pressure. I mean, that's just the easiest way to say it. Because you just mentioned playmakers. They got them. They got guys that know how to play this game. That's why they were ranked in the top 5. They've got to get something going, and it has to start today.
The Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Makes the grab. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
They get enough push, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Brooks it in at the 40. Slips through the line. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
It's a draw. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. And he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. Fights off a defender. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the 2nd half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last 1st down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
2nd down.
Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Second down, he'll throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Roadrunners in the hurry-up. The give on the inside. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
The Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll pull it down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Roadrunners pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. He turns that loose down the right side. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He might want another play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, UTSA! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
28, Texas, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, the ground game. At the 35, he's open. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half.
The Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. To the air on first down. Makes the grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Throws it back. Makes the grab on the left. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Into the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's caught. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna look downfield again. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Makes the grab. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Obviously, great job picking up the 1st down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone.
Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Now, 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Finds the tight end. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Makes the catch. It's Reese. Can't get him to the ground. He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're working that left side. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. And
he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunners. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. With the catch, it's Poe. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Poe. At the 40, there he goes. Into the secondary on the right. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Longhorns line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Second and goal for the offense. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Longhorns! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry up.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
The Roadrunners can really attack on this second and short. The screen, and watch out. Touchdown, UTSA! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
UTSA 49, Texas 28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got the back over the middle. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first down, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Got his man downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking to throw again. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man in the middle. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using the quick game. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed over the middle. It's Poe. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He goes down after a short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the Roadrunners backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Shakes off the defender. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Snagged out of the air. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. The Roadrunners want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Dumps it to the back. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 30.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. There's time on the clock.
Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game.
Timeout, Texas.
Third and goal, where the strong come through. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Texas.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top. Extending the play. Fires into the end zone. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.